Hey, good evening, everybody. I am Chuck Rogers, licensed professional counselor and licensed marriage and family therapist.
And I'm Keith Ben, and I pulled the legs off my shrimp.
And he's a
I'm a network engineer.
network engineer.
Yeah, I'm still a network engineer.
And together we're Tabletop Coffee.
Yeah, where we are bold and never ever bitter.
And tonight we're asking the question, should couples sleep together?
That's
Literally. sleep together.
I can't wait to go through this.
Should
one.
couples share the same bed, or is it okay if they sleep in different places?
Yeah.
Stay tuned, we'll talk about it.
Talking about literally sleeping together, it's not a sexual thing. You're actually talking about should couples sleep in the same bed together or do like Lucy and Desi did, and I Love Lucy, and sleep in separate beds.
Fred and Wilma had separate beds.
Yeah,
Dick
they
Van
did.
Dyke had separate beds.
Yeah, but that was just the time of life back then when they had all these. That's interesting that they thought wholesomeness was not showing the wife and the husband even in the same bed together.
Yeah, exactly.
But then they all had kids somehow, which was really a fascinating topic to go into anyway.
Yeah. Now this is, so what do you think? I mean, is it okay for couples to, should couples share the same bed? Or is it okay for them not to? What do you think?
I like sharing the same bed with Lisa. I really do enjoy it. We do have Jack who sleeps with us. Jack is not another man. Jack is our dog.
Lisa, quit bringing Jack to bed.
Oh my goodness! But he's this little 20-pound cavapoo, and he sleeps in the bed. And then every once in a while, he'll come up and crowd me because he wants to be close, and he'll like get up underneath my legs and just it's crazy. It's nice because he's a great dog. But sometimes I will be like, I can't get back to sleep. I don't want to rustle him around and wake Lisa, so I'll go upstairs and just crash for just a little bit. But you're talking about from beginning to end. So sleeping somewhere else or sleeping in a different bed. I think if that's what the couple decides works best for them, I think that's fine.
Yeah, it all goes back really to the whole concept of the masters versus disasters.
Right.
Masters are happy people. Master couples, they make decisions I don't like, they make decisions you don't like, but they report happiness in the relationship. And so what works for them, especially at different seasons.
Right.
And I teach couples all the time. So sleep is incredibly important. It cleans the brain, cleans the body, it rejuvenates you and gets you ready for the next day.
Right.
And so I think you have to do whatever it is that you have to do so that both people get plenty of rest.
Yeah, and I think that's true too. I think that probably most people enjoy the time of sleeping together and being in the same bed. But there are other reasons as well. There might be medical conditions or different things like that where it just doesn't work for those two people to be in that same room that close together. The other person may not be able to sleep.
Yeah, Kim and I have not slept together in the same bed since Sam was just a baby.
Okay.
And so we did it for a while, but we were both needing sleep, and I move and I snore, and so it was really disruptive to Kim's sleep. And so we just started sleeping in separate beds and have just remained in separate beds. And so I kid her every now and then that I'm going to come in and share the same bed with her, and she very quickly
says no,
asserts herself and says no, that's not going to be
happening. Has she put a deadbolt on the door yet?
Yeah.
I mean,
but I think it creates a whole lot of fear for people to think about this.
Right.
The fear of not connecting emotionally, relationally, fear of not connecting sexually as well.
Right.
And that can be a thing where spontaneous sexuality takes place. But if you're mindful about being sexual with one another, it needs not be a topic of fear.
Right, and you don't have to have that at the same time that you're sleeping anyway. So they can be two separate things.
Yeah, absolutely. So I tell couples sleep is incredibly important. You guys regulate this,
right?
And I think it's very okay for people to sleep in separate beds.
Okay. So there are times when I think that Lisa and I should sleep in separate beds because Lisa she can't go to sleep unless the TV's on.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't sleep with the TV on.
Right.
But the great thing is, if we turn the TV on, Lisa's asleep within 2 to 5 minutes.
So then you shut it off.
It's the most amazing thing. And then I can just turn it off, and then I'm good. So even if I'm really, really, really super tired, all I have to do is turn that TV on for a couple minutes. She's out, and then I turn it off, and I'm to bed. So that works. That's our rhythm.
So you're not problem solving, you're problem managing.
Yes, I am. But it works for us.
Yeah, I was afraid that this topic would be shorter, but we were able to kind of stretch it out, which should make Kelsey happy. Kelsey gets sad when we have short videos. So Kelsey, this is for you. We're stretching this out for you.
Yeah, and put some comments down below. Tell us about what do you think about this? What are your sleep habits? Do you think it's a problem one way or another?
Yeah, does it work for you? Does it not work for you?
Right.
We will really appreciate that, and make sure to like it.
Yep. And be sure and click that subscribe button and ding that bell so you're notified of upcoming episodes.
See you next time.
Till next time. Do you like any seafood?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam cooked some sea bass for Kim's birthday last week.
What about lobster or shrimp?
Lobster is good, except it's too hard to eat, so I won't eat it. And crab meat, I like it, but it's too hard to eat, so I won't eat it. It's messy.
I do like crab meat.
Shrimp,
I don't eat that very much.
I like some shrimp.
The shrimp is messy too. I mean, you got to pull all those little legs off.
I don't.
You eat the legs?
No, I don't pull them off. Somebody else makes them for me.
You have some. See, I thought we were going down the road of Chuck had somebody there to pull all the legs off.
Oh no!
And then I'm thinking about King Chuck. Grapes, pull the legs off the shrimp, everything. Just feed him.